you have an in-person clinic where people can go? Can they sleep there, or can they? Is
So
that
no, and that's
okay?
something that we would like to do, but the problem is that a lot of these inpatient recoveries, the so insurances, and I don't know how it is in Canada, but in the United States, a lot of the insurances do not pay for inpatient substance recovery, unless it is for detoxification, or they don't even call it that. They say if you come in an alcohol withdrawal, we will treat your alcohol withdrawal. Okay, and so there's a term that we do use. It's kind of the colloquial term, which is detox. But really, what they'll treat is if the withdrawal itself is life threatening, the insurance will pay for the services related to that. So alcohol withdrawal can cause seizures, so they'll pay for that. Benzodiazepine withdrawal, if you're in benzo withdrawal, it can cause seizures, so they'll pay for that. But if you're just trying to get off of meth or opioids, you might feel like you're dying, but it's really not considered to be life threatening. And so they don't tend to pay for those services. So it's very hard to start a kind of inpatient or residential rehab. Typically, those types of programs tend to be these kind of higher end cash-based services where patients just have to pay, whatever it is, and it tends to be pretty high cost to be able to go into recovery. And a lot of my patients, they're on state insurance, they're on Medicaid, and then some of the older ones, are on Medicare, and so they're on these kind of government-based insurances that don't, and it's, we don't have socialized medicine in the U.S., so it's kind of like we don't have coverage for some of these things. And so you have to kind of work with what you've got. And so we do this outpatient recovery.